Bueno, habíamos avanzado, me parece que llegamos a la número 4, si no estoy equivocado, nos faltaron la 5 y la 6. Entonces, sí, justo. Vamos a terminar las dos que nos faltaron.
Bit. 5.
Have you ever tried chow tofu?
The question is, have you ever tried? Okay, this is how you ask a person if they have eaten something before.
Well, if you haven't, you'll be very surprised because it smells very bad.
Okay, you should have it. You would be very surprised because it smells very bad.
That's what the name means. Bad smelling tofu.
That's what the name means. Bad smelling tofu.
But the flavor is quite delicious.
The flavor is quite delicious. Remember, quite is the same as very. Okay.
A little salty. I didn't used to like it myself, but now I'm crazy about it.
A little salty, and then she says, I didn't used to like it myself. Okay, but now I am crazy about it. This is the way to say that she she's using used to. Okay, I didn't used to like it before or myself, but now I'm crazy about it. So number 5, of course, what letter should we use? I think we were pending on 2.
B.
B, correct. That was the last one we needed. And the name of the dish is chow tofu. And can you complete this the exercise, please?
Yes. It tastes great and it smells awful.
Awful. Yes. Would you try it, Anna? Would you?
No.
Tofu?
No. No, never.
No, I think me neither, because if it smells bad, I don't like it. But I don't know. Some people have interesting dishes. I don't think in the Mexican kitchen or in the Mexican cooking dishes we have a plate that or the Mexican gastronomy we have anything that smells bad and tastes good. I don't know.
Maybe menudo. Menudo.
But I like the way menudo when it's cooked. When it's raw, raw crudo, when it's raw, I hate it too. It smells really bad. But anyway,
I don't like menudo.
You don't like menudo?
No.
No, no, I really like it. But I mean, I don't have it very much. I have it probably like 2 or 3 times a year, maybe not that much. But I think it's good. But I prefer pozole, perhaps.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, let's continue with the last one. Of course, the last one, I think it's gonna be mochi, but let's try to pay attention to what she says about it.
Okay.
6.
Mochi is made from a sweet rice.
Okay, it's made from a sweet rice.
And it's really delicious. We always eat mochi to celebrate the new year. It tastes sweet and it's very, very chewy.
Okay.
As a matter of fact.
Now this phrase, as a matter of fact, this is a way to say actually, okay, but in a more formal way. As a matter of fact, okay, actually is the same.
Some older people have to be very careful if they eat it.
As a matter of fact, or actually, some older people have to be very careful if they eat it.
But it tastes great.
Because it's very chewy, okay? So older people have to be careful if they eat it because of its consistency. So the last one, of course, the letter would be letter C, okay? And the mochi, which is from Japan, how are they? They are
chewy.
Chewy.
And they taste sweet.
Sweet. They taste sweet and they are chewy, correct. Chewy, and I don't like chewy food. Maybe I mean it depends, of course, but I like crunchy food or soft food, but not chewy food. I don't like to keep the flavors too long in my mouth. I don't know why. Do you like chewy food? I can think of an example of chewy food
Uh,
for example,
mm,
like gummy bears or
uh,
chewing gum. I like
yes,
that, but
I like that, but I don't know if mochi.
maybe the oysters or something like that could be chewy. But I don't know. It depends. It depends.
Yes.
Menudo is chewy sometimes. I don't want to think about it. Okay, let's continue now. With this, we're finishing officially the unit. Okay, the unit number 6. And so we would be ready to move on to the unit number 7. Okay, now, because of the time schedule we have, we're a little tight in the timing. I'm going to skip this little exercise here. It's about a test of colors and what are the most common colors, which one do you think, and here are the correct answers. But it doesn't have any special vocabulary that we might be needing, but this does. I want to focus on this one. Okay, so this is just a preview. Remember, always unit 7. The title of the unit is called about personality. Now, what are we going to learn here? Well, number 1, we learn to get to know a new friend, okay? A person you meet for the first time. Cheer someone up. You know, if I don't know if you remember, but before we saw the phrasal verbs. The phrasal verbs are verbs that are composed by 2 elements, a verb and a particle. It can be in,
Yes.
on, up, etc. Okay, cheer up is when you say when you want to motivate a person that is sad. You want to
Okay.
help them make feel I'm sorry, you want to make them feel happy. You want to help them to get happy, and
Okay.
so you cheer them up. So in this case, cheer someone up. We use someone because we don't have a specific person, but it refers to the action of making someone happier. That we're going to learn how to say that. Also discuss personality and its origin. Okay, this is a good lecture we have on lesson number 3. And the last one is a listening exercise to examine the impact of birth order. Okay, who was born first and last, and this has this is a listening exercise we're going to see on lesson number 4. But okay, so entering directly with the new lesson, say, let me go ahead and open up this one. This is the one I was looking for. I don't want the captions. And we're gonna start with this conversation. It's a little longer than the usual photo stories. Okay, so we're gonna listen to it twice. After the first one, I want you to tell me if you see any new vocabulary that you don't know. Okay, and then we're gonna read it
Okay.
the second time, and then we're gonna role play very quick with this. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one.
Read and listen to a couple talking about what color to repaint their living room.
You know what? I'm getting a little tired of looking at this wallpaper.
Well, maybe it's time for a change. What would you think about getting the room painted? I never loved that wallpaper anyway.
Actually, I don't think either of us did. We only got it because we couldn't agree on a paint color.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. You wanted pink, and I said it was too feminine.
Actually, I never thought it was pink. To me, it was a soft rose.
Well, what would you say to a nice blue?
Blue? Way too masculine.
What?
I'm just pulling your leg, silly. Blue would be great.
This one's nice. Very relaxing.
True, but I'm not sure the furniture would go with it.
Good point. I'd hate to have to get all new stuff. You know, maybe we're on the wrong track.
What do you mean?
All of a sudden, I'm thinking white. It's classic and...
And it goes with everything.
Oh yeah. Okay. Questions you may have of any vocabulary you didn't understand this first reading?
Only when Chelsea says, "I'm just pulling your leg," but I think it's like I'm just joking or something like that.
Exactly. It's an expression. To pull is a verb, like when you pull a string, when you pull your the door, when jalas algo, okay, to pull. But
Oh.
if she said, "I'm just pulling your leg," it's not literally that she's pulling his leg, right? It's just that I'm kidding with you. It's when here in Spanish we say, "Te está tomando el pelo." No, no es que literalmente le estén agarrando el cabello, ¿verdad? Entonces simplemente es una expresión para referirse a que están bromeando. It's exactly the same in English. And yeah. So here we have an argument about different options for how to paint the wall behind them. And we're going to listen to this one more time, and then we're gonna role play with this, okay? Real quick.
Getting a little tired.
About what color story repaint their living room.
There's one.
You know what? I'm getting a little tired of looking at this wallpaper.
Well, maybe it's time for a change. What would you think about getting the room painted? I never loved that wallpaper anyway.
Actually, I don't think either of us did. We only got it because we couldn't agree on a paint color.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. You wanted pink, and I said it was too feminine.
Actually, I never thought it was pink. To me, it was a soft rose.
Well, what would you say to a nice blue?
Blue? Way too masculine.
What?
I'm just pulling your leg, silly. Blue would be great.
Sorry.
This one's nice. Very relaxing.
True, but I'm not sure the furniture would go with it.
Good point. I'd hate to have to get all new stuff. You know, maybe we're on the wrong track.
What do you mean?
All of a sudden, I'm thinking white. It's classic and...
And it goes with everything.
Okay. So basically they decided to go with the color white, okay? And because it's easier and it goes with everything. Okay. Welcome, Jesse. I just saw you entering the class.
Hola, perdón.
Don't worry. Okay, so we're gonna start with doing this little role play. Actually, if Jesse is here, I would like Jesse to participate too. Jesse, you're gonna be Chelsea. Indiana, you're gonna be Chad. Okay. Remember, try to be careful with your pronunciation. Try to make it as clear as possible. And if you have any mistakes on pronunciation, I'm gonna help you. Okay. So let's go, please. Jesse, you would start with Chelsea.
You know what? I'm getting a little tired of looking at this wallpaper.
Mhm.
Well, maybe it's time for a change. What would you think about getting the room painted? I never loved that wallpaper anyway.
Actually, I don't think either of us did. We only got it because we couldn't agree on a paint color.
Oh yeah, now I remember. You wanted pink.
Cualquiera de las dos está bien. Wanted o wanted están aceptadas.
Okay. You wanted pink and I said it was too feminine.
Mhm.
Actually, I never thought it was pink. To me, it was a soft rose.
Well, what would you say to a nice blue?
Blue, way too masculine.
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 Mhm.
What?
I'm just pulling your leg, silly.
Mhm.
Blue will be great.
Yes.
This one's nice, very relaxing.
True, but I'm not sure that the furniture will go
With
it.
it.
Good point. I'd hate to have to get all new stuff. You know, maybe we are on the wrong track.
Mhm.
What do you mean?
All of a sudden, I'm thinking white. It's classic and
And it goes with everything.
Yes. What is the meaning of this all of a sudden? All of a sudden. It's an expression, okay? For example, I was laying in my bed, okay, relaxing, having a good time. And all of a sudden, my mom went into my room and started screaming and yelling and told me to get up and start doing something. All of a sudden, I was not expecting this, but all of a sudden it happened, okay? Unexpected, it happened, okay? In Spanish, we say de repente. ¿Qué significa de repente? Pues como que de repentino, ¿no? O repentinamente, pero bueno, all of a sudden sería lo mismo, como que, ¿sabes qué? De repente estoy pensando como que blanco. Es clásico y le dice ella, y le va todo. And it goes with everything. Le combina perfecto todo. ¿Ok? Bueno, acuérdense que las primeras dos columnas de la conversación suceden cuando se están poniendo de acuerdo y la otra, later that day, ya consiguen como la paleta de colores y están viendo las opciones, ¿verdad? Ok, permítanme 2 segundos porque aquí estaba en full screen y ya no. No. A ver, ahí está, sorry. Vamos otra vez, por favor. Una última ya para terminar. Vamos a cambiar de rol, ¿sí? Ahora empieza Chelsea, que sería Diana, y luego Chad, que sería Jessie, ¿no? Adelante.
You know what? I'm getting a little tired of looking at this wallpaper.
Okay, just one word. Tired. Okay, tired.
Tired.
Mhm.
Tired.
Yes. Mhm.
Well, maybe it's time for a change. What would you think about getting the room painted? I never loved that wallpaper anyway.
Okay, I never loved with a T. I never loved.
Loved.
Yes. Mhm.
Actually, I don't think either of us did. We
Mhm.
only got it because we couldn't agree on a paint color.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. You wanted pink and I said it was too feminine.
Okay, and I said, okay, I
And
said.
I said it
Mhm.
was too feminine.
Mhm.
Actually, I never thought it was pink. To me, it was soft rose.
Okay, to me, it was a soft rose.
To me, it was a soft rose.
Yes.
Well, what would you say to a nice blue?
Blue, way too masculine.
Okay, way too masculine.
Way too masculine.
Again, masculine.
Masculine.
Yes.
What?
I'm just pulling your leg, silly. Blue will be great. Great.
Great. Yes.
This one's nice, very relaxing.
True, but I'm not sure the furniture will go within.
Okay, furniture. Okay, furniture. Mhm. The furniture go with.
Will go within.
Mhm.
Good point. I'd hate to have to get all new stuff.
Mhm.
You know, maybe we're on the wrong track.
Mhm.
What do you mean?
All of a sudden, I'm thinking white. It's classic and
And it goes with everything.
Okay, but you have to say, and it goes with everything. No, I'm kidding. Okay, good job. Good job, you both. Nice work. Let's just finish this real quick, okay? Restate the expressions from the photo story in your way, okay? It says, the first one, I'm just pulling your leg. Diana, what is the meaning of this?
Like it is a joke.
It is a joke. How would you say it in an informal way?
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Correct. I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. Okay. If you want to say that it is a joke, you can say it, but you have to say it's just a joke. Okay. Or it's a joke. But when you say that it's a joke, it's like, por ejemplo, cuando le quieres decir a alguien, nada, no te creas, es muy diferente que decirle, es una broma. Porque incluso en español, si tú le dices a alguien, es una broma, como que ya le estás quitando lo divertido al explicarlo. ¿Me explico? Y
Sí.
no, y en cambio, cuando le dices a alguien, nah, pero no te creas, sigue siendo divertido. Bueno, en inglés, el I'm just pulling your leg, I'm just kidding, sería lo mismo que el nah, pero no te creas. Pero si ya le dices a alguien, it's a joke, ¿ok? O it's just a joke, ahí sí sonaría como que es una broma, ¿no? O sea, puedes decirlo, por ejemplo, si le dices a alguien, it's just a joke. O sea, tendrías que sonar super white person, pero se puede, ¿no? It's just a joke. Y ahí sí se entiende como que, ok, está bromeando chido. Pero casi siempre vámonos con I'm just kidding. Okay, good job. Number one. Number two, Jessie. I'm not sure The furniture would go with it. What does this mean?
The furniture don't look well.
Why?
Because don't do it the best combination.
Okay, vamos por ahí muy bien. Because it's not the best combination. Okay, because it's not the best combination between what? Or combination of what? You're very close. It's not the best combination of
The wallpaper.
the wallpaper color. Okay, we're talking about the color. Very good. Now, can you say it again? Because it's not the best combination of
Because
colors.
it's not the best combination of colors.
Yes. Now, how can you say in another form? I'm not sure. The furniture would go with it. How can you say this in a different way? If not, I can help you, okay? Always remember that.
Yes, help me, please.
Okay, you can say something like this. I don't think, remember, I'm not sure is the same as I don't think, okay? I don't think the furniture color or colors combine with it, okay? Would go with it, le van, ¿sí? No estoy seguro que los muebles le vayan a ese color. Podemos también decir, incluso en español, no estoy seguro que le combinen. Entonces, en vez de que digas que le vayan, puedes decir que le combinen. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Number 3, Diana, good point. How else can you say good point in English?
Like, that's a good idea, or
That's a good idea. Okay, good. You can also say you're right. Very good.
yes.
Correct. Good point. That's right. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Correct. Number 4, Jesse, maybe we are on the wrong track. Okay, first, what is track?
Like the way you go.
The way you go? Yes, very close. For example, the train, okay, a train has to go on a track, okay, un carril. Sí, pero ojo, un carril como un carril definido como el del tren, por ejemplo, ¿no? The train tracks o las vías del tren está definido. También puedo decir que es un carril de autopista, pero ese tiene otro nombre, se llama lane, ¿ok? Además para hacer la diferenciación. Pero entonces si digo, we are on the wrong track, ¿ok? This means, the meaning of this is that we are on a different place. We are thinking differently, okay? This is not where we wanted to go, okay?
Okay.
For example, if I ask you, hey, what do you think about politics? And you start telling me things, and then all of a sudden you start talking about I don't know, sports. I would tell you, hey, well, you know what? I think we're on the wrong track. I was talking about politics, and now we're talking about sports. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm sorry. I got lost on the way. And then, okay. So maybe we're on the wrong track. Jesse, how can you say this in a different way?
Maybe I think we don't thinking
We are not
the
thinking.
same thing.
Okay. Maybe we are not thinking the same or the same thing.
The same thing.
Correct. Maybe we aren't, okay? Remember, aren't thinking the same thing. Yes, that's a good one. Can you think of another one, Diana?
Mm, a ver. Maybe this is not a good idea.
Yes, or maybe this isn't the best idea. It's not a good idea. It isn't the best idea. Correct. Both are correct. Both ideas are correct. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Jesse. Now, just to finish real quick, think and explain. I want you to talk. Okay, let's do this very fast, very quick, because we're gonna jump onto the next grammar section. But let's start here. All the statements are false. Explain how you know they are false, okay? Number one, it says, Chelsea still likes the wallpaper. This is false. Why? Because Chelsea says, I'm getting a little tired of looking at this wallpaper. I don't like to look at this wallpaper. I don't want it. Okay? Number two, Jesse, Chelsea didn't want a rose-colored living room. This is false. Why?
It's false because Chelsea say um we only got it because we couldn't agree a pink color.
Okay, but check out the statement. Chelsea didn't want a rose-colored living room. She didn't want the room to be pink. Okay, this is what we have to say if it's true or not. Okay, why is this false? Because Chelsea says, okay, oh yeah, now I remember. It's chat says, you wanted pink. And I said it was too feminine. And Chelsea says, I never thought it was pink. To me, it was a soft rose. Okay? Chelsea didn't want a rose-colored living room. False. Why? Because Chelsea wanted pink. Chelsea wanted soft rose color. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, is that clear? Or do you have questions?
No.
No question. Okay, good. Number three, Diana. Chelsea truly thinks, or she really thinks that blue is too masculine.
False, because when she says that after she said that it was a joke.
After that, yes. Okay, again, let's just rephrase it. You have the correct idea. Just rephrase it. False, because after she says that, she says it's just a joke. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's the correct answer. And how does she say? I'm sorry. How does she say that she's kidding?
I'm just pulling your leg.
Okay, I'm just pulling your lips. Good job. Thank you, Diana. Number four, Jesse. Chelsea thinks that Chelsea thinks that the blue chat likes would go nicely with the furniture. Which one is the blue? The blue chat likes here. This one, this is the blue. He says, this one is nice, very relaxing, okay? Now, Chelsea thinks that the blue chat likes would go nicely with the furniture. False. Why is this false?
Because Chelsea say true, but I'm not sure the furniture will go with.
Yes, correct. I'm not sure the furniture would go with it. Remember furniture, like with the ch. Okay, correct. Good job, Jesse. Next one, Diana. Chad would like to buy new furniture.
Chad will like false.
Why is this false?
Because when when they see that they have to change the furniture, they have the idea to get a white paint.
Okay, close, but okay, check again. Chad would like to buy new furniture. Why is this false? What does he say?
Ya vi.
Hmm?
False because he says that he will hate to have to get all the new stuff.
Correct. He says, good. She says, Chelsea says, true, but I'm not sure the furniture would go with it. And then Chad says, good point or good idea. I would hate to have to get or buy all new stuff, all new furniture just for the color. Okay. So Chad would like to buy new furniture. False. He wouldn't. Okay. Jesse, number 6. It's Chelsea's idea to paint the living room white. Why is this false?
Because Chad think first that white is the best because it's classic and
Okay, yes, correct. Because Chad thinks first, exactly. How do you know? What does he say?
because Chad said all of a sudden I'm thinking white. It's
Mhm.
classic.
And it's classic. I'm thinking white. Okay, not Chelsea, Chad. Okay, and the last one. Good job, Jesse. The last one, Diana. They agree the furniture wouldn't go with white. Why is this false?
It's false because before Chad said the white idea, Chelsea said, and that it goes with everything.
Okay. After Chad, you said before, after
Uh,
Chad said the idea of white color, Chelsea said that it goes with everything. Correct. Chelsea agrees, okay? Chelsea agrees that the furniture would go with white because white goes with everything. Good job. Okay, this is comprehensive lecture, okay? We have to be careful. Now I'm going to ask you this type of questions when we have reading exercises because I need you to have a comprehensive lecture, okay? It's a lot, it's a long road, it's a long way, but we have to work very hard for this. So try to pay a lot of attention on the lectures, not just don't read it because I tell you to read it. Read it because you want to understand what it says and think in English, okay? This is the new challenge. Now, I'm going to go with the lesson number 1. We have only 13 minutes left to go because we started a little bit later. But I'm going to start explaining this to you, and then we're going to retake it next Wednesday, okay? But for now, let's just pay attention on what this is and what this says. So the name of the lesson is Get to Know a New Friend. Okay, how can you get to know a new friend, a new person? Well, first we need to remember 2 different things. Okay, we have the gerunds or gerunds and infinitives. Now, what is the difference? Here I'm going to support myself with a little Spanish to explain. And then remember, lessons 3 and 4, we only talk in English. Now, gerundios e infinitivos. ¿Cuál es la diferencia en inglés de estos dos? ¿Sí? Básicamente se utilizan para decir lo mismo. ¿Sí? En gran forma dicen exactamente lo mismo, pero sí necesitamos entender cuál es la diferencia. Por ejemplo, cuando yo digo, my sister paints in her room. ¿Ok? Fíjense bien. Aquí estoy utilizando el verbo paint. ¿Están de acuerdo? Que significa pintar. Entonces, aquí paint, esta palabrita, está usada como verbo. ¿Sí? Pero, ¿qué pasa cuando yo digo lo siguiente? My sister likes to paint. ¿Cuál es la diferencia aquí? En español.
Mm, una es la actividad, como la acción, la actividad.
Así es, perfecto. Esa es justo la palabra que yo utilizo. Pero miren, ahí va la diferencia. Mi hermana pinta. Entonces ya no el verbo es pintar, ¿ok? O sea, ya no es pintar como una actividad, sino que se conjuga como un verbo, porque aquí está como verbo, ¿de acuerdo? Pinta. Mi hermana pinta. Yo pinto, tú pintas. En inglés, I paint, you paint, he paints, she paints, it paints, we paint, they paint. Ok, como verbo ya sabemos cómo funciona. Pero ¿qué pasa cuando entramos a este espectro de los infinitives? Ok. What is infinitives? Es decir, aquí la palabra pintar se queda como una acción, ¿de acuerdo? Pero para usar los infinitivos necesitamos siempre utilizar el to. Esta es regla, ¿ok? Entonces, a mi hermana le gusta, y este ya no significa que pinta, significa pintar. O sea, el que era un verbo, en vez de conjugarse como un verbo en la acción, se queda como una actividad. No sé si me explico la diferencia entre una y otro. ¿Sí vamos bien?
Sí, sí,
Perfecto. Ahora,
sí.
resulta que los gerundios en inglés cumplen la misma función o son sumamente similares. Es como decir, my sister likes painting. ¿Ok? My sister likes painting. ¿Qué pasa aquí? Resulta que aquí arriba en el infinitivo y en el gerundio dicen exactamente lo mismo. ¿Ok? Exactamente lo mismo. Pero el gerundio me toma el verbo y al final agrega el ing. ¿Ok? Ing y no es como pintando. ¿Ok? Simplemente es pintar. El gerundio puede convertir en una actividad un verbo. Lo mismo que hace el infinitivo con el to y el verbo, el gerundio hace con el ing al final del verbo. Estos dos significan exactamente lo mismo. ¿Ok? Ahora, ¿cuándo utilizar uno? ¿Cuándo utilizar otro? ¿Cuándo se pueden utilizar los dos? Bueno, en inglés es muy común que utilices cualquiera de los dos. O sea, en un uso práctico, en un caso práctico, tú lo escuchas y de repente dicen, I like painting, ¿ok? O I like to paint. Y cualquiera de las dos está bien usada, o sea, no es como que estén peleadas. Sin embargo, sí hay algunas reglas o recomendaciones de uso, ¿sí? Que son las que les voy a explicar acá. Bien, ya esto lo primero ya lo expliqué yo con otras palabras. Cuando usamos el gerundio, cuando usamos el infinitivo, ¿sí? Siempre lleva to. Esa es clave, súper importante. Ahora, ¿cuándo usar el gerundio? ¿Sí? Bueno, pues resulta que si se fijan en la expresión aquí, el verdadero verbo era likes. ¿Verdad que sí? Porque lo que estoy diciendo es que a ella le gusta pintar. No estoy diciendo que pinta, estoy diciendo que le gusta. Entonces mi verbo principal es gustar, en este caso likes. Ahora, hay una serie de verbos que se recomiendan para utilizar los gerundios. Por ejemplo, use the gerund after the following verbs or and expressions. Avoid, ¿ok? Avoid. He must avoid smoking this week, ¿ok? Avoid, evitar. Now, the verb here is avoid. El verbo es evitar. Él debe, él debe evitar fumar, ¿ok? No es como si yo dijera, I am smoking. Esto es diferente. Smoking, ¿ok? O I smoke on weekends. por ejemplo. Yo fumo los fines de semana. Es diferente. ¿Por qué? Porque aquí debe evitar y esta ya es una actividad. Lo estoy utilizando, pero como gerundio. ¿De acuerdo? Porque tiene el ing. ¿Sí? Y así igualito funcionan todas las demás. Avoid, discuss. ¿Ok? We have to discuss parenting. ¿Ok? Dislike. ¿Ok? To dislike biking, or whatever, okay? I don't mind eating food at 8 a.m. I don't mind, no me importa, no tengo problema, ¿sí? Enjoy, disfrutar. Feel, sentir, okay? Like, I'm sorry, perdón, pero no nada más es feel, es feel like, okay? Feel like, tener ganas de, okay? What do you want to do? I don't know. I feel like swimming. Do you want to go to swim? Yeah, let's go to swim, okay? But I feel like tengo ganas de tal actividad. Practice. I like to practice dancing. Okay? I like to practice dancing. El verbo es practicar y dancing es bailar como actividad. Okay? Quit. Quit smoking o dejar de o renunciar. And suggest pues sugerir. ¿Sí? Bien, esos son los verbos, los que acabo de listar, son los verbos que se recomiendan con los gerundios. Ahora, hay otra serie de verbos que se recomiendan, pero con los infinitivos. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, los verbos serían agree. ¿Ok? We agree to go to the park at night. Acordamos ir, to go, ¿ok? Porque yo no dije we go to the park. No, estoy diciendo we agree to go to the park. ¿Cuál es la diferencia? We go, nosotros vamos, ¿ok? Y acá es nosotros acordamos ir, ¿sí? Se queda en infinitivo, por eso se llama infinitivo, porque es la forma base del verbo, ¿ok? ¿Vamos bien hasta aquí? Yo supongo que sí. ¿Ya no lo escuché?
Sí.
Va. Ok. Agree. Be sure. Okay. You have to be sure to enter the program. Okay. Be sure. Estar seguro. Segura. Choose. When you have choices, when you have to make a selection of something, you have to choose. You have to choose to go or to stay. Okay. To go, to stay. Infinitivos. To go, ir. To stay, quedar. ¿Ok? Bien, como actividad. Expect. ¿Ok? Esperar. Y hope, que en español significan lo mismo, ambas esperar, pero una viene de I expect to be there at 9. Yo espero llegar ahí a las 9, pero es una expectativa. Y la otra es I hope. Yo espero, pero de esperanza. ¿Ok? Es distinto. Se usan muy similares, pero son diferentes. Learn, need, plan, seem, parecer, ¿ok? He seems to think that he's going to win. Parece que cree que va a ganar. He seems to, ¿ok? I want to, ¿ok? Want es el que se puede utilizar con infinitivo. Wish, desear, y luego tenemos would like, ¿ok? Que me gustaría. I would like to go to the beach, por ejemplo. Ahora, ya para terminar, porque nos queda poco tiempo, esto lo voy a retomar el miércoles con otra vez con detalle, quizá un poco más rápido, pero lo retomamos para hacer el ejercicio acá abajo. Así que me interesa mucho que lo contestemos. Bien. Los otros verbos y expresiones. Ahora, ¿qué pasa con estos que siguen? Estos que siguen perfectamente los podemos utilizar tanto con gerundios como con infinitivos. ¿Ok? Empezamos con begin. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, I begin to exercise today. ¿Ok? I begin exercising today. Este de arriba es infinitivo y el de abajo es gerundio. Ambos son aceptados porque el verbo es begin. Can't stand. She can't stand to watch a horror movie. She can't stand watching, ¿ok? Watching a horror movie. Ambas son correctas. Una en infinitivo y otra en gerundio. ¿Está claro que en estos verbos se pueden aceptar las dos formas? ¿Hasta aquí vamos bien?
Sí.
Perfecto. Ya para acabar, continue, hate, like, love, prefer or start. Cualquiera de estos lo podemos usar con ambas. Entonces, les voy a pedir como una mini tarea que se lleven, darle una repasadita a esto, una estudiadita a esto, al menos ver el video o echarle un ojo al libro. El miércoles explicarlo brevemente, ¿sí? Igual esta clase grabada se la vamos a compartir a Fito para que los tres lleguen en el mismo canal. Una explicadita rápida y nos arrancamos a contestar el ejercicio. Igual, les diría que lo contesten de tarea, pero prefiero que lo contestemos acá por si surgen dudas o preguntas. ¿De acuerdo? ¿Algún otro comentario, chicas?
No de mi parte.
Vale.
No, todo bien.
Buenísimo. Bueno, pues entonces nos dejamos. El miércoles, si Dios quiere, nos volvemos a ver a las 7. Que pasen bonita noche. Gracias por conectarse. Bye.
Igual, bye.